Nicodemo Little Nicky, Scarfo was an American mobster who rose to power as the boss of the Philadelphia crime family in the 1980s. Known for his ruthless and violent nature, Scarfo played a significant role in the mafia scene in Philadelphia and Atlantic City. Here's a detailed look at his life. Early life. Nicodemo Domenico Scarfo was born on March 8, 1929, in Brooklyn, New York, to Italian immigrant parents. He was raised in an environment steeped in organized crime, and from a young age, he was exposed to the world of the mafia. In 1954, Scarfo and his family moved to Philadelphia, where he began his career in organized crime. Scarfo joined the Philadelphia crime family, led by Angelo Bruno at the time, and quickly gained a reputation as a hot-tempered, violent enforcer. Rise in the Philadelphia crime family. Scarfo's ascent in the crime family was gradual at first. Initially, he operated in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where he oversaw gambling and loan sharking operations. Despite his small stature, 5 feet 5 inches, Scarfo was known for his explosive temper and willingness to resort to violence to achieve his goals, earning him the nickname Little Nicky. Angelo Bruno, the crime family's longtime boss, valued stability and low-profile operations. Scarfo, on the other hand, was ambitious and ruthless, and he clashed with Bruno's more restrained approach. However, he remained a loyal soldier under Bruno until Bruno's assassination in 1980, taking over as boss. After Bruno's death, the Philadelphia crime family went through a tumultuous period with various members vying for control. In 1981, Scarfo orchestrated the murder of Phil Testa, who had succeeded Bruno as boss. After a series of internal conflicts and further murders, Scarfo emerged as the head of the Philadelphia crime family in 1982. Scarfo's reign was marked by extreme violence and paranoia. He was known to order hits on anyone he suspected of betrayal or disloyalty, including his own associates and family members. During his time as boss, he ordered or sanctioned dozens of murders, significantly increasing the level of bloodshed in the Philadelphia underworld. Scarfo's brutal leadership style was characterized by his catchphrase, "You don't need a gun to kill someone, just a baseball bat or a knife." Criminal activities and murders. Under Scarfo's leadership, the Philadelphia crime family expanded its influence in Atlantic City, particularly with the rise of legalized casino gambling. Scarfo sought to profit from construction contracts, extortion, loan sharking, drug trafficking, and other illegal activities. He maintained a strict hierarchy and ruled with fear, making it clear that any deviation from his orders would result in death. Among the most notable murders during Scarfo's rule was the killing of Salvatore Testa, the son of Phil Testa and a rising star in the family. Salvatore was murdered in 1984 on Scarfo's orders because he perceived him as a threat to his authority. Downfall and imprisonment. Scarfo's violent and ruthless nature eventually led to his downfall. The constant violence and bloodshed drew the attention of law enforcement, and by the mid-1980s, the FBI and local police began focusing heavily on Scarfo's activities. Numerous members of his crime family were arrested and turned informants, providing crucial evidence against him. In 1987, Scarfo was convicted of federal racketeering charges, which included multiple murders, extortion, loan sharking, and other crimes. His former associates, including his nephew Philip, Crazy Phil Leonetti, cooperated with the government, providing testimony that helped secure Scarfo's conviction. In 1988, Scarfo was sentenced to 55 years in prison for racketeering. Additional charges and convictions followed, including a 1990 life sentence for ordering several murders. Scarfo continued to manage some of his criminal affairs from behind bars but gradually lost his grip on the crime family's operations. Later years and death. Scarfo spent the remainder of his life in prison. He was incarcerated in the Federal Medical Center in Butner, North Carolina, where he reportedly remained in poor health. Despite his lengthy imprisonment, Scarfo never cooperated with authorities or expressed any regret for his crimes. On January 13, 2017, Nicodemo Scarfo died of natural causes while still serving his life sentence. He was 87 years old. Legacy. Nicodemo Scarfo is remembered as one of the most violent mob bosses in the history of the American Mafia. His rule over the Philadelphia crime family was characterized by constant bloodshed, paranoia, and treachery. While his reign was marked by a significant increase in power and territory for the crime family, it ultimately led to its decline due to law enforcement scrutiny and internal betrayal. Scarfo's story remains a cautionary tale of the consequences of ruthless ambition, betrayal, and the inherent instability of organized crime. Thanks for tuning into Sika True Crime Docs. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating tales. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. See you in the next episode.